Welcome to Buddha IAS. Yes, students, welcome to IAS 2023 batch. This is not an ordinary batch. This is a batch which is based on plan, which is systematically prepared. Each and every aspect of this course is well planned. If you want to be a topper, come with us. We won't let you down. Having said that, it's me. I am the designer of the course, the plan, the structure, how each subject has to be, when it has to be taught, what it has to be taught. All these things I have in a detailed way I have jotted down. I've been teaching UPSC aspirants since 2009. I have taught in various institutions of record. For those who are new, and here are the batch details you are aware of and the criteria. So this is the chart. This is the chart showing the milestones. You have to keep these dates and you have to plan. And our plan, our strategy, our batch runs on this. This is ethics batch, which we will be starting on 28th. Dear students, any of your friends who have written prelims or anyone who has not mastered, ask them to attend the classes. 1 month will complete everything, all previous year questions, all topics in the syllabus. Not only that, very, very important, second ARC and also Department of Personal Publications. These are the sources from which the questions are coming. I'll be covering these two. Right? Who will be the first ranker of 2020? It will be from our institution. You can be, and we will help you. The only thing is you have to believe in yourself and you have to believe in us. As you are aware, there can be no relation without a firm belief. Trust. Trust is the basis for everything. Coming to the optional subjects. Dear students, please give your attention here. As you are aware, these are the 8 things which will lead you to success. In this, we remove interview. For time being, these are the 7 things where you will be writing. So in writing, there are 7 elements, and orally you have got 1. Right? So these are the paper numbers. Paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your optional paper 1 is known as paper 6. Optional 2, paper 2 in optional is known as paper 7. Here, please give due attention to the marks. See here, what is the marks here of toppers? These are not the marks of any individual who writes. These are the marks of top. See here, calculate the proportion, the quantity. I'll make the things clear for you. See here. If we remove interview, it will be, the topper's marks will be 900. This is out of. So optional carry 1/3 of weightage. Optional carry 1/3 of weightage. In the success, I'm not coming into the overall marks. I'm coming into the marks with respect to the success. So if you want to get first rank, this is one of the basic things. 1/3 of the marks, here nearly like 300. So written marks, nearly 1/3. Next 1/3 will be these two, GS core and ethics. Very important. As you might be aware, most of the questions in essay, almost all 8, from past like 1 year are related to ethics, or we can say abstract. They're abstract. They're little bit logical, philosophical. In one word, they are related to society, culture, and values. Right? This is what I have shown. Then coming to UPSC syllabus. According to UPSC syllabus, the scope of the syllabus of optional, that is paper 6 and 7, for the examination is broadly of honors degree. Honors degree. Good evening. Okay. Broadly of honors degree level, a level higher than the bachelor's. So, normal BA, BSc, your optional subject will be little more than that, above graduation, but below masters. This I am not saying UPSS. And for subjects like engineering, medicine, and law, it will be of bachelor's. Is this clear? I think no doubt here. Then moving forward, these are the options. Just in one, like 30 seconds, please go through all these things. There are 25 optionals. Just okay, let me read out. Agriculture, animal husbandry, anthropology, botany, chemistry, civil engineering, commerce, economics, electronic engineering, geography, geology, history, law, management, mathematics, mechanical engineering, medicine, philosophy, physics, political science and international relations, psychology, public administration, sociology, statistics, zoology, literature, or any one of the following. The list is there. So you can choose out of this 26, 25 plus literature. See, with respect to me, I just like, since I'm from agriculture background, BSc agriculture, MSc agriculture, specialization in agriculture economics, I took these as an option. I'm talking about the days like when there were two options. Let me just brief you. How was the syllabus before the present syllabus? Previously, in the previous syllabus, in prelims, we used to have optional subject. We used to have optional subject and also general studies. Optional subject used to be for 250 marks. It used to have 100 questions. GS 150 questions and 150 marks. Total 400. No individual cutoff. They used to take the aggregate. Here, dear students, if one master's optional, it was enough. Almost they were through with civil service. Then coming to mains, we had three things. One is optional one, optional subject, anything, irrespective of what you have taken in prelims. Then optional two. Then there used to be general studies. General studies 1 and 2. Each for 600 marks. Means 1800 marks and 300 marks interview. This was the syllabus. Like previous. Here you can make out that the scope of our optional were very high. 600 marks, 600 marks. GS, whole GS, history, geography, everything, 600. Then, if one concentrated on optional, service was clear, like almost nobody could stop. Now the things have changed, and you are aware. In fact, why I told is when I took in the first economics for prelims. Here, afterwards, like I took agriculture, my graduation, and it is more related to botany. I took this. Afterwards, in fact, my Guruji, Ramesh, he suggested no, He's also from agriculture. These are the things which are not working. Toppers are taking something different. And he sent me to Hyderabad, where I took anthropology and public administration. So these are the subjects in which I have written mains. Not only that, I have written Indian Forest Service and Indian Economic Service mains also many times. Why I'm saying is this is like the idea what I have. So on these subjects, if you can ask, I can go in there. Others, I just have a broader idea. Right? Okay. As you are aware, bachelor's degree level, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, medical science, and law. These are of bachelor's. All others, a level higher than bachelor's, a level less than master's. This is very important. Please give your attention here. All options have two papers. Is it clear? All options have two papers. One is paper 1 and another is paper 2. Paper 1 is theory. It's about concepts. It is the one which exactly defines what the subject is. Say, for example, history, polity, public administration. In all these things, concepts, theory, the real subject things will be there in paper 1. The applied things will be in paper 2. To elaborate, say, for example, in anthropology, in paper 1, you have got all the theories and all the concepts. Paper 2 is in fact called Indian anthropology. It is anthropology related to India. Right? Let us take another example. Public administration. In paper 1, you have got the concepts. Paper 2 is in fact known as Indian administration. It's about application, Indian. Next important. Paper 1 is generally very difficult, lot of concepts, lengthy. And now it is time consuming also. In all the cases, not all, in most of the cases, paper 2 is easy. One of the mistakes done by the beginners, in fact, is that they always try to start with paper 1. Please give your attention. Out of my experience, what I have found is most of the students, they try to start an optional. I'm talking about the people who read on their own. They try to start the optional with paper 1. It is very difficult. It's about theory, the concepts, the thinkers, the philosophers. Right? So it will be difficult. In fact, they will be lost. One of my students, she was preparing for political science and international relations on her own. After preparing for a while, she was lost because she was in paper 1. So what I suggest, take the syllabus, previous year questions. You can start with paper 2. This is very contradictory to what it is being followed. I'm talking this if you are preparing on your own. Don't think that these concepts will be applied here directly. In fact, they simply say that this is application. In fact, there is no proper application itself. And even if it is there, that concepts will be explained in just whomsoever may be dealing with the subject. So what I say is, you can start with paper 2. If you start with paper 2, with 1/3 of the time required, you complete the whole paper 2, especially in the social sciences. Right? Any doubt on this? Anyone? Any doubt here? Any clarification is needed? This is with respect to all papers. Okay. I'll move forward. Question here. Sir, I am not able to attend this class. I am feeling very sorry, sir. Okay, not a problem. Like you have got a choice, not a problem. Okay. Next. Where was I here? See here. Here, one important aspect which you have to consider is the similarity. Out of this 26 options, out of this 26 options, what you have is just with the option subject. Agriculture and animal husbandry, they have got similarity. Please note the colors, same colors. Anthropology and sociology are having a lot of similarity. Again, public administration, political science, and management have got a lot of similarity. Again, here, mathematics and statistics have a lot of similarities, identical things. Because of all these things, when we were having two options, we were not allowed to take these two options. We cannot take, say, I am from agriculture, I cannot take agriculture and animal husbandry. Say, for example, I am a mathematics student, I cannot take mathematics and science. So, why I said is, while choosing the options, you can take these things into consideration. Say, for example, a student who is not good in, say, for example, genetics. So, he can go for sociology. Who is good in genetics or biology, they can go for anthropology. The graduation subjects, things like that. So you have to note down these. There are similarities among the options also. These are the things. Anthropology and sociology, agriculture and animal husbandry, mathematics and statistics, management and public administration and political science. These are the things which are having similarities. Right? Moving forward, how are these options helpful? What are the criteria we have to take into consideration? Apart from scoring nature, easiness, all these things. While choosing the option, it zeroes down to what are the similarities or the common topics which are there in previous. This is very, very important. Please give your attention. First and foremost, dear students, let us just have a glance at the previous. Now, some of you, I think you are aware of these options. Here, this is. So, what are the options which will be helping in prelims? Those who take history, geography, politics, economy, environment science, science-related things. So, a person who is taking these subjects in option will be having edge in these areas. Why? Because they are preparing these things to a level which is more than bachelor's degree. In depth. A person who is preparing for geography will prepare geography in depth. On the other hand, generally is a well-educated person. Right? This is not that important. What is most important here is, dear students, which are the options which help an individual to get through, which helps an individual to get through the prelims. Let's just go to the previous slide here. Here almost, see here, 15 questions will be there, like generally plus or minus 1 or 2. Here you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 into 15, 105. Generally 15 will be there, plus or minus. Right? Moving forward here, please analyze here. Here, if you are taking public administration, if you are taking political science, you can have mastery over polity. Means Not only these 50 questions in polity prelims, along with that, current affairs, government, and with respect to budget, you'll be having a product. That is one point. This will help. The things which I have made in red will help a lot in clearing prelims. Apart from that, the subject, an optional, which helps in prelims is geography. Very important. Many of you may not be aware. See, I'm talking about how. With respect to geography, here you have got two areas. One is geography and also environment. So in whole, it will be covering 30 questions. 30 questions. What is the total number of right questions required? Now they are saying that 90 will be the cutoff. I have not yet analyzed. Means 45 questions right. See, think it over. In prelims, net 45 right means you are through. You have cleared prelims. 1 point here. 10 lakh right, and in that only 10,000 clear. Means 9,90,000 fail in prelims. Is it clear? So those who take geography, they will have a greater advantage. Because you can see here, 30 questions, they will be having advantage. If you take political science and public administration, the same here, but to a lesser extent. It may be having near full. These are the 3 important optionals which help you in clearing the prelims to a greater extent. And this I have found in students. Not only this, other subjects like agriculture, botany, economics, history also help, but not to that extent. In fact, history helps. Nowadays, students are not taking history, they have left history. When we were having 2 options, they used to take because it is too vast. What they are saying, even after preparing to the level of an optional subject, they are not able to answer the prelims question. Okay, so this are the take home, right? Prelims is very difficult. If you take these 2, chances of you clearing prelims are very, very high. It will be helpful, right? Moving forward, mains. Dear students, give your attention here. Please, GS1. These are the things in GS1. So, how many topics are there in your general studies? In your general studies, on a whole, please count. I have told you. If you take this. See, if you take history, this part will be there. If you take geography, this part. Means only 1/3 of the paper is covered. If you take these options, geography or history. On the other hand, if you take subjects like public administration and political science, almost all these things are political science, even international relations, public administration, all these things are. So nearly you will be having 200 marks. Is this point clear? So the subject which is having more weightage in mains examination, the optional subject, it zeroes down to political science and international relations. For these reasons. What are the reasons? The reasons are here. Governance will be covered. This area will be covered. GS2 completely. Even security issues. Essay, it will help. Really, 100% it will help. Along with that, you also have one more, sociology. Sociology also helps. Like it is a broader subject, everything from essay to ethics. It helps. These are some of the basic and fundamental things about option. Here, very important, whomsoever who is preparing for 2023, please give your attention. Whomsoever preparing for 2023, at any cost, if you are a first timer, all your options things should be over by November, at max December. If you have not completed your option before December, dear students, rethink of giving the attempt. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Don't make chow chow bath kind of things. If you have not covered optionals by this time, better don't try it, because see here in 3 months you can't do anything. So option should be completed before December. This is a rule. Otherwise, see, I have found like many students, even like they went to optional classes till March. They were first timers, they were beginners, they never gave prelims. This is a fatal mistake that you have to avoid. If you have not touched till November and you want to give prelims, better don't touch the optional at all and give the prelims. At least you will clear the prelims. Otherwise, you won't be clearing the prelims, and also, like, how can you write if you don't clear the prelims? Next, very important thing is how to start, when to start, what to read. Very, very important. Very important for those of you who are preparing on your own. How to prepare? Take the syllabus or footprints of UPSC. Take the previous year questions. Here, don't go through all the previous year questions. You will become. Take only 2-year question. Just analyze the syllabus. Afterwards, very, very important. Please give your attention. Those who want to prepare any optional, for heaven's sake, don't go for books. You will be lost. Take one well-known teacher's class notes. Very important, not any notes, class notes. Don't go for the printed notes. I repeat, don't go for the printed notes to begin with. Take the class notes. Like, leave all your doubts, everything. Just take those things and you can finish reading these things thoroughly in 15 to 20 days. Am I clear to you? Is this clear? So how to start an optional if you are preparing on your own? Okay, I'll answer this commerce question. Please do ask questions about the things what I am teaching. I'll get back to you. I'll be there till the last man. Don't worry. Right? Okay. See, those of you who want to prepare, what do you have to do? Take the syllabus, just 2 years previous year questions. Take one institution notes. One institution notes. Go through that like from cover to cover. Notes, class notes, not printed notes. If you go for printed notes, once again it will take long time. Right? You can complete this in 15 to 20 days. Like, I give you assurance, because it will be like 2 to 3 books, just reading them without any like thinking. Then you will get the grasp of the whole subject. Right? Then you have to go for IGNOU. IGNOU is the source from which all the optional questions are coming. But the difficulty is IGNOU sources are very, very difficult to understand, comprehend. And after that, topper's notes. Very, very important. If you get a topper's notes to whatever subject, please do take that. In case of optional, topper's notes will be better than any institution. I repeat, toppers notes will be better than any institution notes because they have gone through this institution notes also. They have gathered information from various sources. A topper's notes is not one day work, it's a work of around 4 to 5 years. Generally, 4 to 5 years is the time taken by civil service. Right? This is very important. Can anyone repeat what I have said? The things, how to prepare an option, how to begin with the option. If you are preparing, what? Like, can someone sum up the things? Not in chat. Like, I will unmute the participants. If anyone like to just brief the things, it will be great. Okay, good. I'll just brief the things. See, if you are preparing for any optional, what you have to do is take the syllabus, 2 years previous year question, take the class notes of one good institution or one good teacher, go through that, finish the note completely, and afterwards you can go for IGNOU source or standard books. Along with that, if you get, you please take proper notes. This is very, very important. If you do this, like for any subject, this is the. What happens is students are directly going to IGNOU. Students are directly going to books. There will be 20 books. You will be lost in reading only one book itself. So don't do that. This is the way how you have to do it. Right. Moving forward, change of degree options. This is very important. Some people change the subjects which are there in their degree. If they do that, that is the end of that subject with respect to them. Say, for example, my graduation and also post-graduation was in agriculture. First, initially, I took that. Afterwards, like someone told me, I took a decision to take public administration and almost after that, almost like I have no links with agriculture. So if you are taking anything like that, think it over. Say, for example, if you are a commerce student and if you are taking sociology, think that that will be the end of commerce almost. This is one of the things which happens. Second thing, what you have to do is, whenever you come to preparations, civil service preparation, as I told you, average time is nearly 3 to 4 years. Average time. Average time is 3 to 4 years. By that time, you can complete 2 master degree, and almost you can do 1 master degree and PhD also. Please do this. This is very, very useful. Say, for example, you have done MBBS. You want to take sociology. Please join for a sociology online course or like open university. By the time you write the exam, you will be having 1 master degree. Based on this master degree, if you take master degree in these subjects, you will be the topper with respect to the whole India because you have gone that depth. That is one. Let me just see in the chat box anthropology. I'll get back to that. Okay. So you have to pursue master degree, otherwise you'll be simply wasting. And pursuing master degree, correspondence or open university is very, very, very easy. The only burden you may face is the fees of some 10,000 rupees. If you can arrange, like simply blindly go with that. Then let me take up some of the questions. Is Basavaraj here? Basavaraj. Yes, Basavaraj.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Basavaraj, I am also from Agriculture University. Your question, I am from BSc Horticulture. Is it necessary for taking optional agriculture coaching? Here, there is no need. for coaching. The thing what is needed is notes. ಅಲ್ಲರಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 90% ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ so you are well matured. Say for example, we used to have JRF coaching like that, so no need of coaching because already you have gone through all these things. Agriculture ge avashyakate illa. Agriculture and horticulture almost same. What you need is one good topper's notes. So what do you have to do? All the cream, I repeat, cream of agriculture, maybe scientist, research or anything is in IARI, Indian Agriculture Research Institution, Pusa. You might have seen Pusa Road, Rajendra Nagar. Here, lot of students are there who are pursuing degree, PhD, and lot of repository notes are there. From one topper, from one person, to take the notes according to the syllabus, that will be more than sufficient. There is no need of optional coaching. And in fact, optional coaching in agriculture is very difficult. How can we go for a subject which is so vast? So the notes is important. Baswaraj, you have got anything to say?
Yes, sir.
ಹೇಳಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ.
ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕಾ?
Anything you do from this day, before seeing where this topic is in the syllabus, don't do anything. According to syllabus, I always say, according to syllabus. So syllabus 50 one note sikure saaku.
Sir, reference book ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
Reference book, like there are many reference books, standard books. I am not aware. Navidaga, Kundan Singh, 3D Singh, all these things were there. Now many books have come. There are many groups, Telegram groups also with respect to agriculture preparation. You can simply join those groups. So because you will get your friends in that group, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agriculture ಗೆ ಅಂತ UPSC ಗೆ agriculture ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬುಕ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್?
UPSC agriculture is old.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ UPSC ಗೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅವರು ಏನು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು many telegram groups are there only with respect to agriculture. You please join there.
Yes, sir.
There all toppers all will be interacting and you will get free material also. Telegram group agriculture subject. So in fact, nange ಈಗ as of now, what all the books I have forgotten. I will stop reading agriculture long before.
Yes,
okay, let me take a few questions on the chat box. Syllabus for medical science, it takes many months. So in view of scoring good marks, which optional subject might be helpful? Or if I choose medical science as my optional, how do I improve scoring good marks? And please guide me to choose the right option, right? Maybe like okay, great. So what you have to do is one thing. As you said, it's true. Medical science, like the syllabus is very vast. Here you have to decide. As I said, if you change your subject from graduation, almost that will be the end of the things what you have done. Means you will be a doctor only for namesake. And what is the negative thing is, there are many other government jobs which are asking, like say for example, officers in medicine, all these things, where medical subject is required. There are many. They are equally like powerful, like your central services. That is one thing. If at all, if you want any other subject, you can go for anthropology. Because physical anthropology will be easy for you, and comparatively you will have an edge over others. That is one thing, anthropology. That is one of my suggestion. Second is go for public administration. Here there is a confusion among the students with respect to public administration and political science and international relations. So here I'll tell what my students who are trying to do this on their own are facing. Those who are trying to prepare on their own with this, they are lost. Especially the philosophers, thinkers, Western philosophers, all this. You have to go in depth of things. It takes like huge time, considerable amount of time. On the other hand, in public administration, sorry, nearly 80% of the syllabus is there in your polity or your GS2. Only 20% you have to read more. Very important. There is only one option with respect to the subjects, that is public administration, where 90% of the syllabus is covered in general studies, governance, constitution, social justice, with respect to programs, everything. I am from software engineering, currently working in a MNC. There is no relevant optional subject. So which one would be suitable for candidate like me? So as I told, here two things. If you take anthropology as a subject, you will be very, very distanced. Let me just tell you like how it happens with the chart, the milestone chart. I'll just go back. 1 minute. So see here, what happens is, if you take anthropology or any subjects which are not having like direct connection with prelims or mains, what happens is, see here, your prelims is here in May or June. You have to stop your optional here itself, because subjects like your anthropology, sociology, many commerce, even psychology, they don't have direct bearing on prelims or mains, general studies. So you'll be stopping. So when you will be starting again, you'll be starting. So this huge gap. If you want to prepare subjects like anthropology, sociology, and psychology, all these things, you should complete everything by November. Afterwards, you should dive. This is one. If you take other subjects like political science, public administration, and geography, your preparation will be through, because you have got polity in GS, you have got polity in prelims, mains. Here, students are finding the questions in public administration and political science very, very difficult. That is one important thing you are not aware. This is clear. So in public administration and political science, questions are very, very subjective, very, very subjective. Is there any question? Let me just. Okay. Next, moving forward. Next question. Sir, I am from engineering background. Can I choose agriculture as an option? Please don't do that. This will be a nightmare for you. See, don't take any applied science if it is not there in your graduation. It is just like taking medicine as your option. Don't think agriculture, nothing. No, you have got one course, entomology, all plants, all insects, pathology relating to pathogens, microbiology relating to microorganisms, then agronomy relating to plant production. You will be having soil science. You have got diverse things. You cannot go in depth. And one more thing is, if you take agriculture, main problem is your competitors. You are competing with a person who has completed his graduation, his PG, and also many times PhD in this area. And most importantly, you won't be having the necessary group. Agriculture students are well networked. So you won't be getting that resources. You will be competing with a person who has attended in agriculture sciences. The attendance is 90%. He has attended 90% of the classes. He has prepared for JRF. He is prepared for scientist exam. So this is a very, very wrong thing. Don't ever even think of taking this. This is the way. The reason is your competitors are very strong and the subject is too vast. It cannot be comprehended so easily. So nowadays, like many students are taking, it's not advisable. You have to read minimum 10 subjects there, which are diverse. You have to read agriculture economics, soil science, entomology, pathology, microbiology, many other things. Okay, sir, law option, how to study? Law option, I am not aware. I am not aware of law option. For any option, as I told, very important, like please follow this golden rule. For any option, syllabus, previous year questions, one standard institution, very important, standard institution notes. Please don't start your preparation with any book or any material. You will never complete and you will be lost. One notes, you complete it. That won't be blender, right? You'll be completing the syllabus once. This can be done in just 3 weeks, just because you are reading one notes. Next question, moving forward. Help regarding choosing the option. I am from BSc complete. So as I told, there are 2 options. Options like psychology, options like sociology, anthropology. All these options which don't have bearing on prelims or mains are somehow scoring. Lot of material is there and these are easy. The only thing you have to do is first complete these things before December 10. If you can do this, complete, not just reading once. You should have notes according to syllabus, combining previous year questions. Then you can go. Right? So optional subject, what I say is you can go for this sociology, anthropology, all these things, or you can go for public administration and political science. Here in public administration, 80% of your things are covered in GS itself, same with political science. But political science, more of theory, more of application. In fact, even teachers find very, very difficult to teach. Sir, I am studying BA second year, but I don't take sociology as my option subject. So can I do sociology? Like by all means, you have got a lot of time. Sociology is a very interesting and easy subject, but you have to start now itself. By the time you complete your graduation, you should be an expert of that. Sociology is general common sense thing, except some theories of some peoples like maybe Weber, all these people. Otherwise, it's a easy thing. The only difficult thing in sociology is thinkers. Moving forward, sir, please guide me with anthropology as an option. I am from engineering background. Definitely, with respect to 2 subjects, anthropology and public administration, I'll be guiding. Like I have thought of teaching public administration, but I'm not teaching as of now. Definitely, I'll be guiding. And I can't even explain these things in 5-10 minutes. Definitely, I'll take a class on this anthropology. If you are really interested, I'll just guide the things like what to do. I am from BCom background, so which subject is better to get good score in options, sir? I want to attend mains in Kannada language, so please, very good question. Here, very important thing I'll mention. Please give due attention. Most important is literature. So the 26th option, what we were having in the list of option is literature. See, this is the least risk. I repeat, this is the least risk option. Here, in fact, it is different. He's speaking of when we were having two optionals, more than 50% successful candidates. One option was literature. You take anyone, anyone, all whom I know, more than 50%. Here, you will enjoy that. There won't be anything which is difficult. There will be poetry. There will be dance. There will be drama. Dear students, it will be like story reading. There are some things which will be difficult. Old age, medieval age literature, all these things, but you will enjoy that. There are some CDs, all these things. Just by listening to them, you can cover. Literature, whether it is Kannada or anything, you can go for literature. Here, answer for you is also same. Hanuman Jadhav, you have done BCom and you want to have a good optional and you want to attend this in Kannada. For that, I suggest why take all the options like anthropology, all these things, and you won't get proper material. Take Kannada literature itself, it will be very, very useful in getting the marks, but it won't be having relevance to prelims or main syllabus with respect to GS. Okay, any other question? If you have got any other question, please go ahead. I thought like many were asking about optional, where all these people go. That is the reason I changed my plan and I came to anthropology, this optional. Right. Okay. Any question with respect to optional, individually or anything?
Sir, good evening, sir.
I think the mic is open.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm Siddu.
Sir, like your voice is breaking. Can you be louder?
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm Siddu.
Sidhu, please go ahead.
Sir, what about PSI and how to link Karnataka with paper 2?
Okay, good. With respect to PSI option, see what is the thing is, if you want to like PSI option, what you have to do is take the syllabus, previous year questions, number one. Second is Subra Ranjan madam is very famous. In fact, almost all the students read her notes, and I heard that almost this notes is same for many years. Though some additions will be there. Just take Subra Ranjan's madam notes. It's available in the internet and also in Xerox centers. There are many centers in Delhi where if you just send the money, they'll send the material. If you like, I'll communicate those things to you. So first thing is syllabus, previous year question, Subra Ranjan madam's notes. Afterwards, you go for IGNOU. That should suffice. There are many other books, many things like that, but I recommend this because questions are coming from IGNOU. But the problem is here with respect to paper 1 of the political science, with respect to thinkers, philosopher, where the things are very, very abstract. Students find it very, very difficult. Those who are preparing for any optional on their own, dear students, please don't go with books because even you can't comprehend those things. Go with the notes, afterwards books. Okay, did I address Sidhu your question? Or you want elaboration on any of the things? Okay. Anyone? Okay, Suman,
Sir,
go ahead.
could you please tell me any study materials about geography optional?
The one thing is like, sir, previously I was having like full idea, like when I was a student. Like after I became teacher, like we won't be knowing what is there running in the market. We won't be following. And I did not prepare for geography optional. so I cannot say. But with respect to geography, general studies, one thing is for sure, 6 to 12 NCERT is more than sufficient. Don't even touch any other book. In fact, for your
Yeah,
geography,
I have done it.
oh, please.
I have already gone through 6 to 12 NCERT.
Okay, I am not aware. I have not studied geography. Like I have not written. The thing is, you have like gone through the NCERT, right? Now, like
I have bought some books also, like
okay,
in Indian Geography of Majid Hussain.
Majid Hussain standard books. What I suggest is take one good teacher's complete notes. It is available in the internet. So you go through that and you finish that. Please don't go with books. Books are just you can take the points and make good notes because books is not.
Where it is available, sir?
Please come again.
Where it is available?
It is available in internet. What in internet Telegram groups, and also you just type UPSC geography mains notes or geography optional notes by toppers. You will get the PDF.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. Any other question? Okay, next I got a chat here. Sorry.
Sir, what are the sources should we refer for public administration?
Okay, public administration. I will get back. I got a chart here. My option. 1 minute. I just public administration. I come. I just took one chart. Let me just finish that. Give me little time. Okay. Now, medicine. I have taken this. Next question. Okay. Well, with respect to public administration, what I suggest is with respect to public administration. First thing, what the same syllabus and previous year. Here, with respect to the first 4 chapters you have in paper 1, first go through Lakshmikant. After that, in addition to these things, you have to refer to Stephen Robbins and Nicholas Henry. Stephen Robbins and Nicholas Henry. These are international acclaimed books. Nicholas Henry for public administration, Stephen Robbins for management. So public administration, with respect to management concepts, you have got communication, all these things. So these 2 books are important. And for Indian administration, there are many books. So here the thing is like I'm not the expert of those things. Here one thing like why I'm not able to tell is going by books is a very bad idea. Going by books is a very bad idea for many reasons. One thing is it takes very long time. You have to read, make notes, comprehend. Than that, take previous year questions, syllabus, and good class notes of institutions where everything is ready. Best to find in Google, it's huge available. Best to find in Google, it's huge available. Okay. I don't understand this. Anyone? Is anyone having any doubt? Okay. So we don't have any question now. Okay, one more. Sorry, I joined late. Okay, you joined late. So shall I repeat everything? Okay, go ahead. What is your question? In fact, optional, like regarding option, what do you want? With respect to optional, okay. Best approach for optional is taking, number one, taking the class notes of an institution, completing it first, number one. Number two, best is topper notes. You won't get anything better than this. I feel this books, all these things, very difficult. It's not advisable now. Previously, we were having 60 marker questions, then it would have been okay. Now the questions are like 20, 25, 15, 10 are also coming. So good notes of toppers. And also for paper 2, please refer Munratnam Reddy sir's notes. It's very, very good. In fact, all the people who are preparing for public anthropology for paper 2 invariably refer this. And for paper 1, you take Ember and Ember. From these questions are coming. I have just like shown you the sources. With respect to paper 1, you take Ember and Ember along with IGNOU. For paper 2, you can go for Munratnam Reddy sir's notes. Anthropology is not that simple and that short. It's in fact a huge subject, especially the physical anthropology things. It's very, very difficult to get material of some portions, in fact. Okay, any other doubt? If you have got any doubt, go ahead. Anything. So like here is like I am telling you like the approach and what to do, because I am taking all the things individually. Say for example, if I take public administration, anthropology, I have like already, in fact, I made PPTs for them also, but there will be many students. Say here, I think I'll just show you the things. Like with respect to anthropology, all these things, I made them, but there will be many other students, it won't be relevant for them. See here, anthropology. In fact, I made the syllabus, like what are the things you have to read, everything from point by point I made. But definitely I will take, because it won't be useful for others who are also there. So anthropology I made, and I would have explained this paper to everything, where to read, everything. I'll explain and I'll take a session on this. Not only that, in public administration also, I may have made the slides. But it's like a general thing. I can't go in depth with respect to one. It will take long time. Definitely, we'll have a session with respect to public administration and anthro, where I have got in-depth knowledge. Okay, anything? So for Ranjita madam, my suggestion is if you are choosing, if you are like changing the option, that will be the end of the medicine career. Think it over. In fact, I know all the applied sciences are huge. Yes, I have taken all these things. How long it will take to complete public administration option? Dear students, don't go by whatever anyone say. History option well or not? History option not well. It's not that good. People are not referring. It's in depth. And also, even if you read history option, you are not able to answer prelims and mains question to a greater extent. In mains, out of 2000, history comes for only 70 marks. So not a best choice. See, any option, very, very important. It nearly takes 5 to 6 months. If you master. See, like just you have to use your logic. One subject graduation level means according to research, they have made one thing like 3 years is sufficient. And you are both in UPSC option, it is one step ahead. Can you comprehend the everything in some 60 or 70 days? Very difficult. Some may say that. In fact, many I have seen, but it's not easy. See, I'll give you in writing. 90% of the students who are writing mains also not having complete notes of all the topics according to syllabus. 99% of the students who have notes according to syllabus with previous year questions embedded, they have got service. Just keep them, read it over. I am planning to take sociology as an option. Please suggest on the same. Whose notes and material can I refer? This I cannot say because I am not aware of the things. Like after when I was having all the idea when I was a student. Now I don't know like who is better, what is there in the market. I know the things what I teach. Okay. Best to find in Google. Yes. Sorry, joining anthropology. Okay. Yes, students, any other doubt? If you have got any doubt, please let me know. ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ ಆಪ್ಷನಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ
ಸರ್
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ IFS ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ತಗೋಬಹುದು ಸರ್?
ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಾಟ್ನಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈಸಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಕೆಲವರು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ?
ಸರ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರಲ್ವಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಅದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್, full material. And also here we have got like pure botany, gymnosperm, all these things, botanical things. Almost in many cases it will be like reading entomology again. So I'll just think it over. I'll get back to you. Along with agriculture, which is better for IAS. I'll let you know.
Okay, sir. IFS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ IFS ಗೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರ್
little change, almost same.
Okay.
Any other question?
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಆಪ್ಷನಲ್ 6 ಮತ್ತೆ 7 ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎರಡು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಪೇಪರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್?
ಒಂದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎರಡು ಪೇಪರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಪರ್ 1 ಪೇಪರ್ 2 ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನಲ್ ಒಂದೇ, ಪೇಪರ್ 2. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೇನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗಾರು ಏನು ಡೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ they can leave the class and those who are having doubt can stay. Okay. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೇನಾದ್ರು ಯಾರ್ದಾರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? Is anyone writing on chat box? Okay, then if you don't have any doubt, we'll reassemble tomorrow. Tomorrow will be very important. I'll explain some of the important things with syllabus and also how we proceed, because many of you are having like how the tests will go on, all these things. I'll give like more preference to explain what we'll be doing, because the students who have been appearing from beginning, they know this. The students who have just come are not aware of the things. So tomorrow we'll be taking those things. Anything, if you have got anything in this time, anything to ask, sir, please send yesterday and today's record classes. Okay, then anything? Ethics, it is starting from Monday 20. Ellargu heli, it will be an awesome class. everyone, like almost what I found is 90% of the students thinking that it is easy. They have not even like gone through the ethics thing. This is a fatal mistake. Then Krishna Nayak, Vasuraj, or agriculture boy. So no doubts. Oh, very good. Okay. Then, dear students, then I will wind up the session for here. Still, if I have any
What
doubt,
about syllabus?
everything I will give tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll give. I don't want to like why I didn't give is simply will be stuck once again in the prelim syllabus. I'll give the syllabus. I'll tell you how you have to read everything tomorrow. And okay, take care, happy reading, and enjoy your preparation.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
for
sir.
class. My pleasure.